Fear. It can be disabling. It makes you doubt yourself. But fear can make you strong for your children, for yourself. You know you have to change your life. But did you know there is help?
Where are you?
The YWCA helps victims of domestic violence and sexual abuse. You have a friend in the YWCA of Billings. For more than a century, the YWCA of Billings has provided support services for women and families. It all started in the basement of the Parmley Billings Library building in 1907. Billings was still a bit of a frontier town with a Wild West attitude. Young single women were moving to the city to find work. They needed a safe, respectable place to stay. The Young Women's Christian Association offered clean rooms, nourishing meals, and companionship for women whose meager salaries could barely support them. The YWCA operated on a shoestring budget and moved often in the first 50 years, even using a barn and a log cabin for headquarters and a boxcar for housing. As Billings grew, community needs changed and the YWCA changed too. In 1955, a leap of faith built the current YWCA building as members looked to the future. Today, the YWCA has evolved into a social services organization. We offer 5 programs. Gateway House, the only domestic violence safe house in our region. Sexual Violence Victim Services. The Employment and Training Center. Supported Living for Adults with Developmental Disabilities. And the YWCA Child Care Center and Preschool. Gateway House is a secure 24/7 shelter. Each year, this program provides more than 9,000 nights of safety to women and children. The most important services offered by Gateway House are shelter, security, and respite for women and children who are victims of family violence. Here is one victim's story.
The abuse started with pushing and yelling, and it just seemed to get worse as time went along. There were many times I was very scared and physically hurt. Finally, I was to my breaking point where I was terrified. My ex showed up and wanted to take our son away, and we were kind of doing a tug-of-war with him, and he assaulted me in front of our son. My grandmother actually called the police, so he was arrested. When I ended up going to Gateway, I was distressed, to say the least.
Gateway House offers hundreds of women emotional support, a safe place to live, and resources they can use to break the cycle of violence. We help them move forward to a better life. Our sexual violence victim services advocates accompany victims of rape and sexual assault to the hospital. We extend a hand while victims of these crimes begin to heal. Trained staff facilitate weekly support groups for women who have experienced any form of sexual assault. Every fall, the YWCA hosts a candlelight vigil to increase awareness of the ravages of domestic abuse.
Every 15 seconds in the United States, another woman is battered.
Caring community members gather to remember those Montanans murdered in domestic violence situations.
This is a very somber occasion, but I hope that you will all go forth and celebrate the survivors and to talk to people about domestic violence and the impact that it has on our community, our state, our nation, and our world.
Each spring, we hold a balloon release ceremony to commemorate those victims of sexual violence receiving help from the YWCA that year. In today's world, it takes computer skills to enter the workforce. The Employment and Training Center provides education, counseling, computer training, resume preparation, and other resources to assist those seeking employment. The supported living program helps adults with developmental disabilities live independent and fulfilling lives. The YW assists our clients with finances, legal and medical resources, employment, housing management, and daily medicine dispersal. Our supported living clients thrive in social situations. So the YW offers them social and recreational activities year-round. Billings families have been bringing their children to the YWCA Child Care Center for more than 55 years. Infants to children age 6 receive love, care, and fun educational experiences in a safe environment. The beaming young faces on preschool graduation day show how the YWCA enriches their lives. So, how does the YWCA fund these essential and diverse programs? It's only possible with your help and your generous donations of time and money. Our annual fundraiser, Salute to Women, honors 5 outstanding women in the Billings area for service to the community or the YWCA.
This wonderful night is women coming together for a single cause, and that's supporting women.
The Y takes them in, the Y gets them clothed, fed, takes care of them until they can find a place to start their life over.
It makes you more appreciative of what you have and maybe of what you can give back.
The YWCA strives to eliminate racism, empower women, and promote peace, justice, freedom, and dignity for all. Gifts to the YWCA Endowment Foundation create unique and substantial tax savings for our donors. Endowment gifts are the ideal way to benefit the YWCA. Through our planned giving programs, you can ensure the future of the YWCA for generations of our daughters and granddaughters.
Well, I would encourage any woman to learn about the YWCA and to become a part of it by contributing money or time.
I am so grateful on so many levels that the Y was able to come into my life and help me at different stages in my life.
Help us continue our legacy of service to women, children, and their families. Our future depends on you. Support the YWCA of Billings.